Hi, this is Ambika, Assistant Professor, Department of AI/ML. Let us discuss about Cloud Data Warehouse, Snowflake, Redshift. Let us go for a small recap. How the AI companies like Netflix, Uber or Amazon, they manage the massive data sets so quickly. Let us analyze this. That is, these companies, they can manage the massive data sets quickly by using the large scalable cloud-based data platform that leverages the real-time processing distributed storage and also the AI models for the automation. So here we will be understanding about the cloud data warehouses and the differentiation between the Snowflake and Amazon Redshift, and how these platforms they integrate with the AI ML pipelines, and how these data warehouses they support scalable analytics in the cloud. So let us go for the problem statement. So we can consider data engineer in a fintech company. So he needs to process the data, that is customer transaction data, to find out the real-time fraud detection. So on his on-premise database, it struggles based on the speed, scalability, and concurrency. Concurrency is nothing but doing a multiple task at once. Let us further empathize this problem. So the person he faces the slow query performance as well as the data silos. Data silos are nothing but the data are reposited in the different units, that is within the organizations, and they are not accessible for the other departments. And also he faces the high infrastructure cost. In this case, AI model also fails to access the unified data very efficiently. So now let us define the problem. That is, we have to create a cloud-based data warehouse. It should be scalable, it should be fast, secure, and also integrate with the data for AI workloads. So let us find some possible solutions on this problem. We can use Amazon Redshift if we need to execute the query fastly in case of large data sets. So in case of multi-cloud compatibility and zero maintenance scaling, we can use a Snowflake data warehouse. And these warehouses, they should be integrated with the AI tools like SageMaker, BigQuery, Machine Learning or Snowpark. Let us go for the prototype. So the data sources will be IoT sensors. It might be from customer relationship management systems or from application programming interfaces. Here the data pipeline tools used are AWS Glue, Airflow or Snowpipe. AWS Glue is used for preparing and processing the data for analytics. Apache Airflow is used for scheduling, monitoring the workflows. Snowpipe is used for loading the data from the files as soon as they are available. Next, for storing the data, we can use either S3 or Redshift or Snowflake. The SageMaker is used for the cloud-based environment, and it uses the software development kits. Tableau and Power BI, it uses the business intelligence and data visualization tools. So these tools are used for creating the interactive dashboards. Cloud Data Warehouse. Cloud Data Warehouse is a centralized scalable platform. It is used for storing the data like structured, semi-structured data for further analytics. So the key features are they can be separated for computing and storing and scalability. It also performs the parallel query processing. This data warehouse, it integrates with the other ML services. So the benefits for AI is nothing but like data access can be faster for training the models, and it performs unified data storage for further analytics and prediction, and cost optimization it can also be achieved. Now let us compare the data warehouses like Snowflake and Redshift based on some features. So if you consider the deployment, Snowflake it uses the AWS, Azure and GCP, that is Google Cloud Platform. In case of Amazon Redshift, it uses only the Amazon Web Service. If you consider the architecture of the Snowflake, so it is multi-cluster, it also shares the data. But in case of Amazon Redshift, it is cluster-based and it doesn't share the data. If you consider the storage, so in case of the Snowflake, the automatic scaling will be done. In case of the Redshift, scalability will be there, but some cluster resourcing is required. If you consider the data types, so structured, semi-structured data will be used in Snowflake, but in case of Amazon Redshift, only the structured databases will be used. So if you consider the performance, so automatic optimization can be achieved using the Snowflake. In case of the Redshift, it requires some tuning. So the Snowflake data warehouse, it integrates with the Snowpark for Python and also with AI tools for data sharing. In case of the Redshift, the S3 data storage glue SageMaker will be used for integration. If you consider the security, Snowflake data warehouse, it performs automatic encryption and also based on the role-based access will be there. In case of the Redshift, identity access management will be done for security. Next, this Snowflake will be useful for AI and cloud integration. It supports a real-time data sharing. It enables the AI workloads and automatic scaling can be done. If you consider an example, healthcare company will be an example for this Snowflake. If you consider the Redshift, it uses the integration tools like S3, Glue for ETL and SageMaker. If you consider the Redshift machine learning, you can train and deploy the models. So example is a retail firm. This is the overall summary of the cloud data warehouse platforms. It includes like definition, Snowflake, about Redshift, and also the integration capabilities along with some applications. So these are some possible questions so that the students they can ask and they can share with them. And these are some quick assessments on this topic. Thank you.